Hi guys, welcome back. So in today's video I'm doing a review of the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Sticks. So I bought two shades because I wasn't sure which one to go for. So they retail for £5, but I'm only going to use, well, try and open one of them and hopefully it's going to be the right shade, because even though it's £5, don't want to waste £5 because I could get a meal deal for £5 or something. So looking at the bottom of them, I think F10 is going to be the right shade, so let's hope it is. Seems about right. This much product, which is a good amount because with foundation sticks you don't really need that much unless you prefer going full coverage. So what I'm going to do is, I've already moisturised, I'm going to do half my face with a beauty blender and the other with a foundation brush, just to see if it's different in application. I don't usually wear heavy full coverage makeup during the week. I just feel like because I've got sensitive skin, it can clog my pores. From what I've seen on Instagram and some YouTube reviews already, people are going quite full coverage with it, but I'm going to work today so I don't want to be over the top, so I'm just not going to use too much. I'm going to see if it's buildable. I think it's a good time to try it out because I've got some redness on my T-zone, which is my most sensitive area, and I've got this pimple and I've got a few blemishes on my chin and on my cheek. So let's start with this side. Yeah, I'd say that's probably my perfect shade. I can see why this would definitely be full coverage. Goddamn. Let's start with the beauty blender, which is damp. It's blending out pretty easily. I think if you used a dry beauty blender, it wouldn't be as easy. And it's covered that blemish right there really well. Like, I can't even see any of the redness anymore. Honestly, I think it's exactly the colour of my skin because there's not much difference between the two right now. Apart from this side looks a lot better. Not this side, this side. I don't really like foundation sticks because I've had really bad experiences with them. I've had my makeup done at different counters that I've actually paid for. Bobbi Brown, Hourglass, and sorry, not Hourglass, and Tom Ford. And each time I've been there, they've been like, "Oh, your skin would look good with the foundation sticks because you've got a lot of redness," and because I'm like, I like light coverage, so like, yeah, love, that will be brilliant for you. So I'm like, okay, let's go with it. And it looks like shit. Like, I have acne scars on my forehead, and for some reason both times I had my makeup done professionally, they somehow managed to highlight them even more than when I'm not wearing makeup. And I'm just like, I don't know what you've done. You're meant to be a professional, and how the fuck have you done this? I was absolutely baffled. I was meant to be going out after getting it done, and I went home and I washed my makeup off because I felt I look like shit. Like, I'm not going out looking like this. But so far with this one, I don't think it's highlighted anything. Like, it just looks like what I'd use on a normal day to day. The finish, from what I can see so far, let's just do this bit, it seems to be dewy, but it's very light. I mean, from what I can see in the camera, from what I can see in the mirror, it looks pretty natural. It looks like skin, which is what I like on a day-to-day basis, so that's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let's do the other side with this Makeup Revolution. This Real Techniques buffing brush, I think it is. Off the bat, straight away, because this is damp, well, this side was damp, this side is looking a lot dewier. It's covered the redness around this spot kind of well from what I've used. I don't think I'm going to use the foundation to build up the coverage. Actually, should we? Yes, you know what, I will, because I want to see if it's buildable coverage or not. So I'm going to take it on the brush instead because I don't want to put it directly, and then build it up this way. You can see a little bit of cakiness, especially around the spot, and I feel like it's highlighted my scars a little bit more, but that might be just because the skin is raised and because the spot is drying out, there's going to be sort of dead skin cells there. That looks pretty nice, actually. It's a nice finish. It doesn't look like I'm wearing a ton of foundation. It still looks pretty natural. This is what I'd wear on a day-to-day basis. So I'm just going to finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Come to the conclusion that both sides look dewy regardless of what I've used to apply it. And I think it does look very, very dewy around my T-zone. I don't think it's picking up as much as it is on the camera, but yeah, and I think it has highlighted my scars a little more than it would with my normal foundation, which I'm not a big fan of, obviously, for obvious reasons. But I mean, it doesn't look bad. If I didn't have the acne scarring, I think I'd really like the foundation from what it looks like right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear this through the day, and it's currently 8:48. I'm heading to work now. And then I will check back in with you guys at the end of the night. I feel like as it's going, I'm probably gonna have to use powder to mattify the skin because I have oily skin as well, so as I progress through the day my skin is going to get oilier, so we'll see how it goes. I'll check back in with you guys very shortly. Okay, so it's now 7:34, so I've had the foundation on for quite a while today, and this is what it looks like right now. I haven't touched up, I haven't used any setting powders or anything, and I am looking oily as fuck. Let me just do a little zoom in so you can get a better idea of how greasy I am looking. So there's a little bit of bronzer left on my cheeks, mostly on the apples of my cheeks. On the top of my cheekbones there's like not much left. The foundation is definitely worn off around my nose. I can see a lot of redness. Around my T-zone I'm oily as hell, and I think it's worn off a lot around my chin as well. I think it is highlighting my acne scars more than my normal foundation, even as I've worn it through the day. When I've looked at my face in natural lighting, I'm not really liking the look of it. I don't really powder, I just use foundations that don't make my skin look as oily by the end of the night, and this is definitely one that I don't think I could probably wear again because my face looks very greasy. So all in all, I don't think I'd use the foundation again. If I didn't have acne scarring, I would possibly try and find a way around using different products to make my skin less oily, but to be honest, I already have found foundations that don't make my skin oily and greasy by the end of the day, and I haven't had to really adapt my skincare or anything. It just works with my skin, and I don't use setting powders because I feel like when I layer makeup onto my skin, because it's sensitive and acne prone, I break out, whereas when I just use foundation alone I don't break out because there's not too much on my skin and my skin can still breathe a little through the foundation. If you have normal or dry skin, I think you'll love this foundation because it has got a dewy finish to it, so it's not going to dry your skin out too much. If you have acne scarring, I think this, well, personally for mine anyway, I feel like it's highlighted the scars more than other foundations, so you might have the same issue with it. If you have, do let me know, because I don't know whether it's just my skin or whether it's just because it's acne scars and it's highlighted more because you're sort of buffing the foundation in. But then it doesn't really make sense to me because when I'm not wearing foundation my acne scars aren't as noticeable, but I feel like when it's got makeup on, especially foundation, it looks a lot worse. I don't quite understand, but I get a lot of questions on sort of shade reference and stuff. So the shade I'm using is F10, and if we were to put that in sort of MAC shade ranges, I'm in MAC NC35/NC40 in the summer, so you can use that as reference. If you have any questions, then do let me know in the comment sections below. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!